Guys, so I wanted to discuss about I don't know if I'll call it feel it to heal it. I've told people this before, and it might be a common thing in spirituality. People might hear, maybe not so much. To go along with the video I did of clearing the container for the meditation. So if you've read Eckhart Tolle at all about like power of now and stuff like that, he talks about resistance and practicing non-resistance and just don't resist how you're feeling. So what I wanted to mention is sometimes people resist things that they weren't thinking about. Often they think, don't resist feeling angry, don't resist feeling sad, don't resist feeling this and that, basic emotions. But what I'm saying to you now is go for the stuff you would hate to feel. And that sounds really weird, but clean all the muck. And when you do clearing the container, do you have any feelings of uselessness, of feeling not enough, of feeling beat, broken, like whatever, like your deepest stuff? And this can delve into inner child wounds, maybe shadow stuff, your traumas, anything you're carrying with you. But I assure you, when I talked about that clearing the container meditation, that's the type of work I'm talking about. Of It's not always going to be like that, but might as well. I picture if you're going as a container, what is the stuff at the bottom? What is this stuff, like thinking of just clearing layers, layers, layers? That's the depth that I would go for, because I mean, you clear that, your vibration is going to go up. You clear shame, your vibration is going to shoot through the roof. Shame, like you clear fear, you clear the anger, you clear all these different layers. Excuse me. And the other thing I was going to mention is when you go and do something like this and you do that clearing the container meditation, you're not forcing. So I think of it like this way: you ever see somebody who's never been to say chiropractor or anything like that, and sometimes people are told, "Oh, walk chest up, stomach in. That's just how you have to walk. Good posture, good posture." As opposed to you go and you get a chiropractic adjustment, you're up, standing up, your chest is up and out, stomach's in, and you're like, wow, your posture, and you're not forcing anything. What I'm saying is, and I'll talk more about law of vibration because it's very, very important, that you will not have to force it. That it's just going to be, well, I've cleared my stuff. I'm just happy, and I'm just thinking at this level now. I'm thinking differently. Because you're not viewing things maybe through the lens of trauma or your old muck, I'll call it, that you had in there, that you've shifted. It's not, how do I strain, maybe get this idea or that idea? Like, even if from a standpoint of, say, success, somebody who's reached a certain level of success, financially, things like that, or in their career in general, might have a very different outlook than somebody who is not. That's why when I say that, it's a good idea. I'm thinking of mentors. You find somebody in the industry you want to be in that is functioning at a level you want to be at. I mean, they're going to be thinking completely different. So what I'm saying is, when you do those sort of meditations and you feel all the stuff that you're like, oh, I really don't want to feel X, Y, and Z, feel it. Completely go for it. Feel it. You know what? Who wants to feel ridiculous? Who wants to feel, do you know what I mean? Like, oh my gosh, I feel ridiculous right now. Or maybe you feel overwhelmed. Maybe you feel, oh, I just feel really tired. Okay, don't resist it. Okay, you know what I mean? So this is actual law, the law of non-resistance. And I think I touched on that in another video, but there's more. It's not just, hey, here's these laws. It's like, how do you use these? How do you actively implement these laws? How do you practically implement it? And I might do like a day where I actually describe what you could do morning to night, implementing practicality with some of this stuff of what you could do. With if there are certain situations that came up in your life or somebody's day to day, like, well, this is how you would do this, this, and this. This is a wise practice to be doing. But yeah, don't resist how you're feeling. Don't resist how you're feeling. If there's somebody triggers you, they're only triggering something that was in you that had to come out. That's it. No one can be like, yeah, well, that guy pissed me off, that sort of thing. It's like, he poked your trigger and your stuff that had to come out is what they did. Because if that wasn't in there, you could probably sit there pretty calm, pretty still inside. Like, and I said this to somebody the other day. I mean, yeah, like they were having an issue, somebody in their workplace, and I said to them right away, I said, it's not even about the person, it's about your past stuff with, yeah, the way you were treated in the past. All I said is take the person out of it. When were you treated like that before? Oh, and it's boom, right there. Okay, that's the wound that's getting poked. It's a gift. It's coming up and out of you, because as that clears, this is the funny part. If somebody tries to actually uh, be really, I don't know, really push your buttons in a way, it's kind of like a thank you for helping me grow moment, because you can take that, practice non-resistance. I'm not saying stand there being abused, but literally practicing non-resistance and letting go. And I probably will do another video on letting go, because there's more to that. As you're doing that, you're releasing these layers and you're just growing, 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 growing. But it will be natural when I say this. So it's not, I don't know, wherever you're at, don't resist it, is what I'm saying. You're like, I hate where I live. Don't resist it, and you will move out of there way faster. Yeah, well, I hate my job. Stop resisting it. If it's toxic, by all means leave if you feel drawn to leaving, but don't resist how you feel. And look, in that case, look for the beneficial side of things. Yeah, it's when you resist that it's like, I'm holding on to this. It's like, stop resisting it. Stop resisting. Let go of the resistance. Think of water. Flow with flow. Think of water. And it's a real interesting thing. So that would be law of non-resistance, universal law of non-resistance. And once again, I said all these laws play together, but I will do another video. There's still letting go and still surrender that play in there as well. It's not just laws are foundational, but I feel like I might have to. There's a lot. It's foundational. It's foundational stuff. How the universe operates. So, and I'm not saying when I say that, I'm not trying to be arrogant and say I know the be all end all of everything. It's just some of the top people in the world, CEOs, billionaires, know these laws. They know how things work, how to work with them to their advantage, that sort of thing. Yeah, whether it's talked openly or not. So, non-resistance. Stop resisting. And I described this to somebody the other day. You can have triggers, absolutely, but sometimes you can have whopping ones. And what I'm saying is reframe and change your mindset. Instead of, well, this person's being an asshole, this is going on, they're being this. It's like, take your breath, see if you can get yourself out of the situation, and be able to recognize that you can smile, realizing that you are going to grow your ass off once you clear that. Because what's under that rock is where, I'm going to say, the juice is at. Whatever is in there, I mean, if you're like, this is like, I don't know, that is like 100 scale, that trigger, it's like, wait till you clear that trigger. Who are you going to be after that? You will have grown enormously and leveled up. Like, it's super impressive. So when I say the thing about letting go, I'm referring more to what Michael Singer talks about in the Surrender Experiment and the Untethered Soul. And that's an absolute game changer. So all this stuff works together. But yeah, non-resistance. So building off of what Eckhart Tolle talks, it's not just, I don't want to feel anger, I don't want to feel this or that. Stop resisting, stop suppressing. And I'm going to do that on another video about suppression. So, yeah, don't resist. Don't resist, don't resist. You get triggered, don't resist it. Feel the trigger, lean into it. The trigger will go really quick. 20, 30 seconds tops. The intensity may vary, but it's going to clear kind of like old energetic scars. And as that clears, you create space for new and better. So yeah, I guess the big thing is you don't stop trying to name it. If you know, you can feel it in your body. Something's going to trigger, your nervous system's going. And it's really frustrating. Realize that it's only temporary. Triggers are only temporary. When you hear exposure therapy, people have anxiety and things like that, they have this horrific idea that, you mean you're just going to throw me to the wolves and I have to go in there and I'm going to suffer all day? No. In cases like that, they are resisting the fact that they have the anxiety. They're going, oh my God, you're telling me you want me to feel this? This is insane. Are you serious? Meanwhile, what I'm saying is, if you just fully went, screw it, I'm going in there, and you're just like literally, there was people, I remember hearing a story, there was a woman, she got on stage and somebody literally was like, oh, you're really nervous, right? Can you shake more? Try and make yourself shake more. And they got rid of this taboo of like, oh my God, I shouldn't feel this way. As soon as you go, this is just how I feel, you'll probably just go and clear and pass through you. It's just when you resist it, okay? So, like, this is a very, very powerful tool. It is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. And you might find yourself kind of smiling on the inside when there's a new interaction around people that used to trigger the crap out of you, and you will see your growth when all of a sudden you're like, oh, triggers? There's 0 triggers there. And the interesting part is when you clear your triggers and someone else was triggering you, it changes for both of you. Literally changes for both of you. It will transform everything. And it can be rapid. I've seen it in a day how fast things can turn around. That you can literally be like, I don't know, you do this letting go, and I will describe it in another video. It can be absolutely rapid. A workplace triggers you, and actually, I can discuss that in another one. Wherever, whatever is going on, whatever you're feeling, maybe it's just you're doing one of those meditations I described, and it's just stuff coming to the surface. And I mean, you can have, I talked to a friend about this, you can have ancestral stuff. You can be like, where is this coming from? This is not my stuff. What in the hell? And it's clearing and clearing. Stop resisting and feel it and clear it. Feel it to heal it. I've said that to people before. Maybe they didn't appreciate it in the moment. Hopefully they took it as intended. But I'm serious. It will clear fast. It will clear fast. Fully lean into it. 20, 30 seconds. I'm serious. It can go quick, but you just have to pretty much like open up, keep that heart chakra open, and be like, I'm going to lean into this, and I'm going to feel it, whatever the intensity is, and it will just, and it will go and clear. When you practice doing this is on that path to self-mastery where life is not happening to you, it's happening for you, and eventually happens through you. And you can have some really beautiful experiences that are completely unexpected from doing this practice, where you are so completely in the moment, you are just, whoa, what is happening right now? And this is a great way to effortlessly help ego. You're not fighting ego, anything like that. You're not fighting it. You are flowing with flow. So I'll end it there. Comments, questions down below. Seriously, try this out. It is phenomenal. And I mean, it can be anything. You're going, like, some things going on in the world right now. Instead of leaning into fear, just be like, okay, I accept certain events are happening, and I let go, I let go, I let go. Let it clear through you. Let it clear through you. Let it clear through you. Okay, I'm going to end it there. Enjoy your day.